Welcome to M2 Hockey and HockeyShare.com. Last week we talked about defensemen picking the puck up in the neutral zone. This week we want to take a look at the defensive zone pickup and what your options are. First, if I'm picking up a loose puck in the defensive zone and I'm skating forward towards that puck, there's two things I want to do before I even get to the puck. Number one is I want to take a look over my shoulder so I can read the play. What I'm looking for is where are my pass options and where's my forecheck pressure. Okay? This is where you might read that the other team's on a line change and you have tons of time, or you might read that you have a guy right on you and your strong side option's covered already. Okay? So not only am I looking, I also want to approach the puck with an angle. Once you've looked and identified which general direction you're going to go, strong side or back weak side, then what you want to do is you want to angle appropriately towards that puck. So if I'm going to go behind the net, I want to take one step to the wall. So as I'm approaching this here, I'm picking the puck up with a slight arc this direction, okay? And that's going to give me a little bit of safety. That's going to allow me to see where my forecheck pressure is, and it's not going to leave me vulnerable facing directly at the end wall to get hit and go into the boards unsafe. At least here, if I get hit, I've got a slight angle. At least I'm going to end up going into the wall shoulders versus my head, okay, and not seeing the hit at all. So take a look. If I'm going strong side, okay, then take a step to the middle, control that puck right here, and move that puck up to the strong side wing or strong side center option, depending. Okay. Now when we pick these pucks up, it's important that we don't add a lot of stick handles in. So as I pick this puck up, if I'm going here, we want to try to eliminate all this that a lot of players do. Most players that are doing this, what happens to their feet? They stop moving. Okay. You want to make sure when you grab it here, if at all possible, control it and pass it all in one motion or a two-touch motion, depending on what your options are. So if I'm going behind the net as a righty here, it'd be a two-touch option, 1, 2 for my pass. Okay, so that's the strong side option. Obviously you've got your center and your wing options here. Take a look. Take a look to see which guy's open here. Okay, the last thing we want to talk about on this is we want to try to avoid making wrap passes where the puck's just rimmed around the wall. That's a last resort pass option. Unfortunately, you see it too often, and it's a very difficult puck to control for the wingers. You want to make sure that you're making the breakout passes as clean, crisp as possible so that you can get out of the zone quickly. Any extra time taken to control a wrapped puck is the difference a lot of times between getting the puck out of the zone and getting it stuffed right back down into your defensive zone and them getting a scoring opportunity. Also, it leaves wingers vulnerable to a defenseman pinching from the point. So a lot of times you're going to see wingers take unnecessary hits along the half wall here just for the simple fact that the defenseman rimmed the puck as opposed to make a clean tape-to-tape pass. Next option we want to talk about is going D to D. So again, the same rules apply. I'm looking, I'm figuring out where my forecheck pressure is. Now I've identified that my best option is to go behind the net. So I'm stepping to the middle, one step. We're going to control the puck as quickly as possible. Again, not overhandling the puck. Now, here's where the knowledge of your partner and the knowledge of your teammates comes into play. I need to know right away, even before I touch this puck, what hand my partner is or what hand my pass option is. So now when we're looking, okay, assuming it's going to be my defensive partner, as a defenseman, you should know what hand your defensive partner is at all times. That's kind of basic. If you're playing with the same guys, you should get a handle for it. If not, take a look over. Maybe it's a forward that got back quick, and so that's going to be your D to D option. Okay, so take a look, figure out what hand he or she is. So as we make this play here, I need to know that, okay, if I have a right-handed defenseman on his offside over there, his stick's going to be towards the wall on that side of the ice, which means I've got a little bit more space to make a direct pass to him. Okay, again, we want to make sure we're not rimming that puck and making it difficult for him or her to handle on the weak side. We want to try to make that pass tape to tape. If he's, again, a righty, the stick's back here. It gives you some space. Don't jam him up on the wall. Don't put the puck where the guy's trying to catch it as that puck's hitting the wall. You want to try to catch that puck at least a foot or two off the wall, assuming that they have time to control the puck and make a quick play out. If he's a lefty, okay, or on this case, on this side, me being a righty, my stick's up ice, it's towards the middle of the ice, so you have the net that's in the way a lot of times on quick pass options across tape to tape. So one option you can take a look for is off the wall, simple bump off the wall, so that the puck pops out. If it's coming this direction, puck's going to pop out to my stick if I'm catching the D-to-D pass. Either way, again, it's really important that we're not overhandling the puck and we're making passes tape to tape. So again, if I'm coming here, step to the middle, take a look. Okay, depending on the hand, if I got a lefty on there, board pass, or a righty, maybe I can make a direct pass, tape to tape on there. Last one we want to talk about is an escape option. Escape option is real simple. It's a deception move where we're going behind the net. We're acting like we're actually going to skate that puck behind the net. And what we do is we do an escape turn, or a very tight turn and acceleration out towards the boards, and we hit a strong side option or skate the puck. So as we come in, we're going to again approach with an angle. We're going behind the net. We want to get close to the net here. Okay, so we're using that net as protection from other forecheck pressure. Obviously, guys can't skate through the net, so that's sort of like an extra player for you. We're going to get here. We're going to dig deep, quick acceleration. As soon as I have that pass option that I saw earlier, I'm going to make that pass. So we're coming in, picking the puck up, angle. You can go as far as you have to. Quick pass option there, quick pass option there. Again, acceleration coming out of those turns is super important. We don't want to make these turns where we're coming here and we're just standing flat-footed and we take an extra 1 to 2 seconds to make that pass. Everything's got to be quick. So you're coming through. It's an aggressive turn here. Right up, boom, on the tape, and hopefully we're out of the zone. Hope you found these tips helpful. We'll see you next time at M2 Hockey and HockeyShare.com.